Hola, hola, mi lindos gatos. Bienvenidos. Welcome to Crafty Cat Designs. And we're popping on today for a real quick little craft. This craft is so quick and so easy, and it involves one of my favorite things, which is paint chips. These are just basic paint chip cards that you get from any home goods store, such as Home Depot or Lowe's in the paint section. They are free, and you just pick up whatever colors that you like, whatever colors that you want. Each brand has a different card. So you do have some of these cards that have multiple shades on them, and those are fun. And I find that I like to do a lot of crafts with just the plain cards. Now, these cards will have matte finish on the top and gloss finish on the bottom, but that's okay. There's also words written on them to tell you what colors they are, their stock number, and so on. I don't care about that either. I think that kind of creates a little bit of charm that you know what they're made out of. So I do like these plain cards. These cards come in a couple different sizes too, depending on the brand um, of paint. Some of them are larger, some of them are smaller, some of them are wider, as well as um, these cards. Some are bigger, some are smaller, some are wider. Um, just keep in mind the craft that you want to do with these, and that will sort of dictate which cards that you want to pick up. If you just want to play, just pick up a whole bunch of different sizes of any of the cards so that you have them on hand and just give them a play. So we're going to show you today how to make a really cute little refrigerator magnet with paint chip cards. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, guys, so here we are. I just want to make sure you guys can see what we're doing here. So let me make sure the camera is centered correctly on what we're doing. All right, so what I want to do today is I want to do a little kitty cat. And so what I did basically was I took one of the cards, paint chips, and I just freehanded a little template, a little kitty cat template. And you can freehand this, you can look up a design online, a pattern online. Coloring books are great for cutting out little patterns and shapes. Like I said, I just freehanded this little gal and cut it right out on one of the cardstock colors that I knew I probably wasn't going to really use that often. So then what I did was I picked two colors that I liked to go together, sort of complementary colors. I have a darker purple, kind of purple lavendery color, and I have a light lavender color. Then what you want to do is you want to take your template, okay, and just trace it onto the card that you're going to cut out. Now, one thing you want to do, you want to think of which one you want on the top and which one you want on the bottom. Do you want the glossy on the top, this or the matte on the bottom, or vice versa? It doesn't really matter to me. I don't really care. But one thing that you do want to do is when you trace this design, when you're making this particular craft, you're going to trace it once on the back of the one card, upside down. Then you're going to turn it over. And you're going to trace the other design with your template with the color facing up. Okay? So what that will do is that will give you one cat with the tail to the left and one cat with the tail to the right. Okay? Okay, guys, so the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and cut out your design. Now, you can cut this out with a little pair of fussy cutting scissors. And just go along the line that you drew and just, rough cut it. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is a craft after all. It is handmade. It's a little craft. It's supposed to look crafty. Supposed to look sort of handmade. So don't stress about getting these just perfect. This, of course, is an abstract shape of a kitty cat. Okay. So you want to cut that basic shape out. You want to make sure that you get in here and cut out this little piece here in between the tail and the body of the cat. That's real important. And you'll see why when we get to putting them together. And there we go. So this is what you're going to end up with. You're going to end up with the cutout, rough cutout of your kitty cat shape. Okay, and there it is on the collar side. So very, 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 very cute. Very cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut out the other one. And then I will show you what we're going to do to put them together. Okay? Guys, so once you have both of your kitty cats cut out, then what you want to do is flip them over to the color side. All right? And now I'm going to take just a plain Sharpie marker and I'm going to draw on a little face. First, we want to give our kitty some almond-shaped eyes. Now this kitty I chose to put the glossy on the top, which I probably should have done it the other way because the glossy and the Sharpie, it's hard to write on the glossy side with the Sharpie, but for now we'll just go with it. Then I want to do a little triangle for the nose. And then from the triangle, I'm going to go down the straight line and then out the one side into a little smile like that. Okay, can you guys see? All right. So we're going to go down the center and off the one side and curl it up like a little smile. And that creates the kitty's little puffers. Okay. And then I'm just going to draw on real quick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 whiskers. Okay. And we have our little kitty cat. I did the same thing on this one. Okay. We have the little face. Now what I also did on this one was I drew on around the neck just a little collar. Just did a little line for the collar. Okay. And then I did a little circle for the little tag on the collar. Okay. And I did the circle fairly large. Okay, this marker seems to be running out of ink. So I'm sorry, guys. But you do a circle for the tag and then put your initial in there. And I'll have to get a new Sharpie. Okay, at any rate, so we have the two kitties. We have one facing right and one facing left. Okay, what I did also was when I was making the samples of these, I actually did them in a brighter color. I did one in blue and one in pink. And I actually wrote the names on the body, which you can also do. So I have a Bob and I have a Tony. And there's their little faces. Okay? Now what happens with these then is you can leave them just like this, or you can go over them really nice and quick with you know, with some Mod Podge glaze, either matte or gloss, and just go over them front and back. Let them dry. You can do a couple coats of that on there. I would do 2 or 3 coats of that. That actually makes these nice and stiff so that they're not as flimsy. But to save time, we're going to skip that step right now, only to save time. And what we're going to do is we are going to get the kitties. Now, what I'm going to use these that I had made earlier just because they're brighter and you can see them better than the darker purples that I chose for these. I didn't realize they were going to be so dark on camera. But so I have my Bob and I have my Tony. Okay. Again, gloss them with your Mod Podge if you want. If not, you can just leave them the way they are. Okay. Then what we're going to do is actually we're going to get little magnet. Now these are little self-stick magnets. You peel off the back, okay, and you just stick the magnet. Yeah, you just stick the maggots. Stick the magnet. Ay, ay, ay. On the back, guys, right like that, on both pieces, okay? Then when you're ready to put them up on the refrigerator, you've got your little love kitties, okay? What happens then is you just go ahead and hook their little tails together. So you have little love kitties with their tails hooked together on refrigerator magnets. And they are so freaking adorable. Okay, how stinking cute are these guys? Stinking cute. And I will show them to you up on the refrigerator at the end of this video. The other thing I want to show you that you can do is you can do... well, let me show you before we go. The 2 kitty cats that we did cut out today, the darker kitty cats, again, you just put their tails through the other one, and there you go. And you have the little love kitty cats with their tails hooked together. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? All right, guys. So what I also did was I made a template for an Easter bunny. There's so many things you can do with these guys. Easter bunny and an Easter egg. Now, obviously, this Easter egg is a lot bigger than the bunny, but it's cool. And I just did them again out of colored colors that I didn't think I would actually use a lot for the templates. Okay, then I took the color that I wanted. Again, took the Easter egg, went around and traced out my pattern that I freehanded. Okay. Then cut it out. And I did this one on one of these cards that have the different colors. Okay. And then on the front, where it had the white stripes, I drew in a little pattern to cover the white stripes, put some dots on there. I left the words on there. Again, I don't really mind. I wouldn't have mind seeing the white stripes on there either. I think it's kind of cute when they're made out of the card and you just leave it the way it is and let people know that that's what it's made out of. I think it's really cool. So I have the Easter egg. Then I needed a bunny. And so I traced out a little bunny on complementary color, and drew its little face in. Little puffers with little nose and whiskers and big eyes. And his big ears. And there is our Easter magnets. Our little Easter magnets. Now, what I thought also would be kind of cute is if you cut the egg out and left the divisions there in the white, and you could just write Happy Easter on the egg, which would be really, really cute. And you've got the bunny. Okay. You can also trace out a little Easter basket. So many things you can do with these guys. Anything that you can trace that will fit on the size of the card, you can cut out and get that little magnet put on the back. Cover it with a little Mod Podge to seal it up. And they are so cute. You can do these for every holiday, guys. You could cut out on a card that has sort of like more fallish colors. You could do leaves, fall leaves. Okay. You could do a turkey. Actually, I think I might do a turkey. And I'll show you that if I do the turkey. You can do so many different things and so many different holidays. Guys, I mean, just the cutest, quickest, cutest projects that you can do with your kids on a Sunday afternoon. So quick, so easy, so cute. And your kids will have so much fun drawing the faces on the kitty cats, okay? And making them theirs. They can write their name, again, write their name on the kitty cats. And you can have mommy, daddy, junior, little sister, and you can have them all together on your refrigerator. And they are so stinking cute, guys. I can't tell you how in love with this little craft I am. So in love with this little craft. You can also get a little bit more advanced. Now this one is not too much more advanced, but you know, it's got a little bit more moving parts to it. And let me just get all the parts here. Make sure I have them all. Okay, there's the other one. All right, so what I did was I took a black card and I cut out, freehanded a butterfly, and I cut it out. All right, I bent it down the center so that if I wanted to, I could give it a little dimension and fold it a little bit. Okay, then I took a color that I really liked that contrasted the black. In this case, I took like a lavenderish pink. I hope you guys can see this. But I took the butterfly, cut him out, and then I cut out these little pieces that then I'm going to glue on to the butterfly so that the butterfly has the black outline, okay, and the little color in its wings. And you can just take a glue stick or some tacky glue, even some hot glue, just a little dab, and put those on just like that. Okay, I hope you can see that. And you guys can get real creative with these. I mean, I know my kitty cats are very creative, very talented. And you can do all kinds of stuff with these. Cut little shapes to put little smaller shapes in the wings. I mean, just beautiful stuff. You guys that love paper crafting, paper design, I personally am just sort of getting into that forum with the paper. So I'm not really all that great at it yet, but I do love quick little crafts. And so I hope this one is a cute, quick little craft that you and your kids can do together on a weekend. Stick up on your refrigerator. And so cute, guys. So adorable. Adorable, adorable, adorable. Okay, so guys, let me show you these up on the refrigerator. Okay guys, so that's it for our little refrigerator magnet craft. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, be happy, be healthy, be safe, don't get fleas, and we'll see you next time.